Hello and welcome to We Talk Boxing. So this is just a quick breakdown of last night's fight between Alen the Savage Babic and Adam Balski. This was a 10-round unanimous decision victory for the Savage Babic, who now is 11-0 after last night's performance. However, Alen the Savage Babic had to come through a lot of controversy throughout the fight, after getting clipped early in the first round, which saw him on unsteady legs throughout that round as well. However, he regained his composure and took the middle rounds quite comfortably, putting a lot of pressure on Balski, again catching him with some good shots, uppercuts, hooks, and kept mainly trying to look for the big overhand right and sometimes even just the big haymakers, which Balski took really well, covered up, and at times came back with his own shots as well, catching the Savage and hurting him at times. But for me, Adam Balski is a good, classy operator. You can see that he was quite skilled. But Savage, realistically, it was just too much pressure, too much work rate, and Adam Balski just handled that sustained pressure for the majority of the fight, up until roughly, I think it was round 9, where the controversy kind of came in, really, because literally the last second of that round, Balski threw a big overhand right. The bell kind of sounded, but it caught the Savage, and as the Savage was going back to his corner, he was out. He was on unsteady legs, and I was kind of surprised that he made it through the 10th round. The start of the 10th round, obviously, Balski put a little bit of pressure on Savage, but didn't sustain it. Which allowed the Savage to come back into the fight throughout that 10th round, and the last 30 seconds, you got both guys trading big punches against each other, and all it was is whoever landed on the button and the other guy was out. But it didn't happen. The fight ended. It was a 10 round unanimous decision for the Savage. But overall, it was a good, solid fight between both men. I would like to see a second fight between them, but I can't see it happening. I think the Savage is after a world title, at that Bridgerweight, which you can't blame him, to be fair, because he has dropped down from heavyweight. But you never know. Maybe in the future they might run it back and they might have a second fight between them. But overall, it was a good, solid performance from both men. And like I said, the Savage, it was a tough night at the races, and even he potentially weren't expecting it to be as hard as what the fight panned out to be, really. So yeah, fair play to both fighters. So please subscribe, like, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts and reactions for the Alen Savage's win against Balski. And again, what do you think is next for AlenBabic Savage? Do you think he's going to try and challenge Oscar Rivas for that title?